Congratulations, you've made it through the pre-award phase and secured the funding. The post-award phase includes setting up and operationalizing the award. While there are many separate functions and areas that handle post-award, they all work in concert to ensure things progress on an award. In post-award, we first may have contract and subaward negotiation and setup. If a contract has terms and conditions, also known as T's and C's, that require negotiating or creating a subaward to another party, contract and subaward negotiation would happen first. However, many awards do not require negotiating, and we accept the T's and C's upon being awarded. The award is then set up in our operating system. This is called award management within the post-award phase, and includes the establishment of all financial and non-financial processes. Functions like project budget establishment and management, progress reporting requirements, and change management like sponsor requests to extend time or complete the project or no-cost extensions, or even rebudgeting from one budget category to another are all parts of post-award. Did you know most awards are not funded up front? We establish budgets in our system for an award based on what was proposed and operate on a cost reimbursable basis. We invoice or bill the sponsor for what we spend over a specified period. This is where grants accounting comes in, also during the post-award phase. It includes billing and invoicing and reconciliation of funds. The final part of post-award is closeout and involves submitting final reports, ensuring all records are properly stored, and officially closing the project. Proper closeout can pave the way for future funding opportunities. That's a lot, so let's take a bit of a deeper look into many of the post-award functions. Once the award notice comes through, there's often a bit of back and forth to finalize the details. This is called award negotiation and is handled by the contracts office. For most funding, like grants, there is very little negotiating, if at all. However, it is important to carefully review the final terms and conditions of the award before accepting it, as the original conditions might have changed. We pay close attention to key elements like the budget, reporting requirements, and any specific restrictions or obligations. The goal here is to ensure that the terms are clear and manageable, so that there are no surprises down the line. While most federal grants are straightforward and move past the negotiation process rather rapidly, we always want to double and triple check the terms and conditions associated with each award. Contracts are more specific, with very detailed conditions that do require a much more thorough review. While much of the administrative negotiating is done by and for UCF, the PI has a significant role to play in award management. They have a responsibility to keep their research administrator and the central office up to date on any changes that may have happened from the time of the proposal to the negotiation and acceptance of the award. In some awards, UCF may have partners or collaborators that we provide a portion of the award to. In these cases, the outgoing subaward and subcontracts team will step in. UCF must ensure that any funds we receive are managed the same by those we flow down those funds to do an aspect of the award. Often, the subaward is another university, but they can be any legal entity. UCF must ensure that the subawardee understands and adheres to the same conditions and terms we must follow by the prime sponsor. Once the terms are agreed upon, it's time to set up the award in the university's financial system. This is like opening a new account for your project, where all project-related expenses will be tracked against this account. You'll work with the finance team to ensure the budget is properly loaded and all the necessary accounts are established. This step is crucial because it sets the foundation for managing the award's financials effectively. With the award officially set up and all compliance boxes checked, you're ready to move into the next phase, managing the project and its funds. But first, take a moment to appreciate the work you've done so far. You've laid a solid foundation, and that is something to be proud of.